Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jim Mint Jesse, and today we're back with another baseball card video. And today's going to be a little different. I actually broke down and got myself a new tripod, so hopefully putting out a little bit better angle, getting a better look at the cards. And I had intended to use a box of 2019 Bowman Draft Sapphire, my favorite product on the market right now, as just one box of it to go through to kind of test out the new tripod. Had a box coming, picked it up at the picked up the package at the UPS store today. However, inside the box, instead of my box of 2019 Bowman Draft Sapphire that I ordered, they sent me this beautiful box of 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Unfortunately, it's not what I ordered, and so it would not be right for me to open it. I reached back out to the seller. Obviously, he appreciated the honesty, and this will be going back to him, and I'll be getting the box that I ordered. But man, I've got nothing to open to test out my new tripod. So rather than just give you a little bit of a video, I could go through some of the cards that I've recently picked up. I've picked up a number of cool sapphires, but instead I thought I'd go back. One of the first videos I did was I had opened a vending case of 1990 Topps, and I thought it was fun to look through. So I looked around what I had sitting in my inventory, and I've got, let me put these to the side, I've got two vending boxes of, who knows the year when I show them, not high dollar cards, but 1987 Topps. Probably the most overproduced set of cards in history. There's tons of this product, and it's a shame. Such great rookies in this set, right? You've got the Barry Bonds rookie, the Bo Jackson rookie, you've got a Will Clark rookie, you've got Rafael Palmeiro rookie. I mean, it was just a great rookie year. McGuire's rookie cup. There'll be some fun cards to go through. Unfortunately, they're just not worth anything, right? So, but still, I thought it'd be fun. Big part of my childhood. I have tons of 87 Topps, like I think most people my age do, because of the great names and how prevalent the product was. So let's go through the vending box and see what we get, and maybe you can give me some feedback on my tripod. So I just grabbed some cards in the middle. Looks like we've got some leaders. Wally Joyner, this was a big rookie at the time, aka Wally World rookie cup. So that's a fun card. We'll set them to the side. Like I said, there's really nothing in here worth value. Maybe if we had a Jim Mint 10 Barry Bonds, it's probably a, I don't even know, $30 card, $40 card. Two Wally Joyners, right, like that. It's hard not to love Wally Joyner when he first came out. He put up some monster, like 35 home run seasons playing first base for the Angels. And then kind of fell off the face of the earth. But and you never know what was driving that. Mark Langston had a ton of strikeouts back in the day. Dave Anderson. Padres leaders. Like I said, we're kind of in a duplication area here. I don't have big dollars in these cards, so obviously no big deal. Kind of a cool background, right? With the wood paneling. Different concept. Fisk, number 72 for the White Sox. Randy Bush. Looks like a couple. This one's dinged up a little bit here at the bottom. Don't know if I just did that, taking it out. It's pretty flimsy card stock. Robbie Thompson, rookie cup. Mel Fall. Frank White. Willie Hernandez. So we'll just pile these up until we go through them all. That's a Karka Vice, yeah. Sarge, Gary Matthews. He used to wear a batting glove in his back right pocket, and like kind of half out. And that was so, he said, when he ran the bases, it would wave goodbye to you. All right, that's kind of cool, right? Tony La Russa, when he was still manager of the Oakland A's. Pedro Guerrero. Don Baylor. Here's our first look at the All-Star cards. You can see the Fernando All-Star. Nothing great about the design. I think 86 had a better design for All-Stars. It's something I don't think they do as well anymore as they used to. It was really cool All-Star design. If you go back and look at the old-time cards, really vintage All-Star cards were cool. Now they're just kind of whatever. Or they're part of the update set or whatever. There's Donnie Baseball. Popular card of the time. Still a popular card. It's third year. But like I said, just not worth anything given how many of these are out there. Pirates leaders. Ronnie Kittle. Oh, Tony Gwynn. Hall of Famer. Top Nieto. Stand. Barry Larkin rookie is in this. Cal Daniels reminded me of that with the Reds. Like I said, could have been such an amazing year of baseball cards. And it was at the time. But then it just kept running. They kept making more and more and more. Didn't stop the presses. So, anybody who wants 87 product, it is not hard to find in mass quantity. Some of these cards we've seen again. Having a hard time getting through them there. Not much play in them here. George Bell, All-Star. A lot of Fisks. These aren't the best vending boxes so far. You've seen a lot of duplication. And I didn't pay enough to even know. I mean, for all I know, somebody searched through these and got out the Bray Bonds. I'm in these for like $5 total. So it wouldn't matter if that had happened. Just thought it'd be a fun product to go through at some point. One thing I'd like to do at some point is take you through a few different years sets and just kind of, I've got several years in the binders in the 70s and 80s. And flip through them and just look at some of the key cards. I thought that, especially with the price of vintage, not that easy to go through a box without a sizable investment. So maybe the best way is to flip through a binder and talk about some of the best cards. These turn back the clocks are kind of cool, right? So you've got the Ricky Henderson showing the 82 tops. Record breaker, Jim Deshaies. What did he do? Most consecutive strikeouts. There's the Palmeiro, future star. Tim Pisnarski, future star. He was not a future star. Never a star, but here was a star. Barry Larkin, that's his rookie card. Turn back the clock, Reggie. Pete Rose manager card. Fernando, All-Star again. Manny Trio. Cal Ripken, just like we started the whole process. Fun story, Steve Rainbow Trout. White Sox fantasy camp, I don't know, what is it, probably 12 years ago. Took him deep, so it's fun. Look, I don't have any... It's about as good as it gets for me as fantasy camp home runs, right? Or some high school, tell some high school legend stories or some beer league softball. So you got to hear when I see Steve Trout cards, I got to tell you about the time I took him yard. Get him, over here. So we got a little flip here. Let me move these over to the side. Hall of Famer Don Sutton. Late in his career. Probably his last card, I gotta think. Rookie Cup, Robbie Thompson again. Random cards flipped over. I'm guessing somebody had gone through these. Still a couple decent cards. Ozzie Smith, All-Star, the Wizard. For you younger viewers, he used to, might not know this, that he used to do a backflip coming on the field. And he was kind of the first to do something like that. So when he came out in St. Louis to start the game, first inning, after he got past the pitcher's mound, he'd do a backflip. It was fun to watch. Helped build his stardom. Incredible defensively. Darryl Strawberry. Manager, not then, player, but later manager, Bruce Bochy. Dr. K, Dwight Gooden, All-Star. All right, almost through box one. Get there. Try and move a little faster for you. Do small. Another Barry Larkin. So Reggie Jackson. Bobby Witt Sr., his son Bobby Witt Jr., just the number 2 draft pick in the 2019 baseball draft for the Royals. So that's kind of cool. That's who he's named after. Gary Carter, All-Star. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs regular. Wade Boggs All-Star. Tony Gwynn All-Star. Tim Piersnansky. I can't say that name. A third Barry Larkin. Another Reggie. And our last group. Nope. I think we still getting ahead of myself. Rock Reigns. Ozzie Guillen. ED. Eric Davis. Ricky Henderson. Heavy on the Ron Renickes, this box. Same little run again with the Wade Boggs regular, Wade Boggs All-Star. Pete Rose, he was player manager at the time. When I showed you his manager card earlier, here's his player card. That's something you don't see anymore. Player managers. Tony Gwynn All-Star. Tim Raines, Ozzie Guillen, Piersnansky, Julio Franco. And now our last group of cards from this box. Let's see if I can get them all here. Speaking of future managers, Bruce Bochy. I never really pronounced that. Steve Lyons, famous blooper clip of him getting, sliding back in the first base on a pickoff attempt, getting a bunch of dirt in his lap, forgetting where he is, and pulling down his pants to, kind of get the dirt off him before he realized it. It's Cal Ripken. Nice card. So working a little bit on my focus, trying to find the right spot to be going through these cards. I know I was off there for a little bit. But as I work with this new tripod, I'll get it figured out. There's the McGuire. Billy Joe Robideau, fun name. Bruce Ruffin, Rookie Cup. I've talked about trying to go back and maybe doing a Rookie Cup set. You'd be surprised. Rookie Cups aren't that successful at predicting future talent. I know Griffey had one and there's a few others, but a lot of folks didn't. And a lot of Rookie Cup players had almost no career. So, obviously one season, not indicative of long-term success, right? John Kruk, I believe that's his rookie. Great hitter, and a fun announcer. So, I liked it with him and Glenn for a little while. Rest in peace. Whitey, great manager for the Cardinals. Bob Boone, later became manager. It's kind of cool to see all these guys from this era who came back and led teams, right? Jack Morris. Chet Lemon. Hey, there's a Nolan. That's a pretty good. Okay, center. But and Pete Rose manager. So no Bonds, no Bo Jackson, but had several of the other kind of key cards. Oh, and there's the Jose Canseco rookie cup. That's his Topps base rookie. I forgot to name him earlier. So that's one of the 2 vending boxes. And now we will go through vending box number 2. You can see how loosely packed in there. I'm certain there's cards missing. So I don't expect us to see a Bonds or a, I could be wrong, a Bonds or a Bo. Hear my dog, St. Bernard, going crazy upstairs. A lot of people must be out walking their dogs right now. She wants to go play with them. Maybe later. So several different cards that we didn't see in the first run, right? I don't remember seeing a Bobby Grich or Tommy John, so Dawson. So that's good. Maybe we'll see a different run of cards here. Remember, you get 500 cards in a vending box, so 1,000 cards between the 2 boxes. So theoretically, I should get every card about once. You've already seen more duplication than normal. A couple of great all-stars there, Donnie Baseball and Kirby Puckett. Well, lo and behold, there is a Bo Jackson in here. So, Bo Jackson. If you watched my video of 1990 Topps, I talked a lot about Bo as being the best athlete of my generation for sure. And so, that's a nice pull for me. I'm happy. Earl Weaver. Dave Magadan. That was a sought-after card back in the day. Palmeiro rookie. Gary Carter. Devon White rookie. Great outfielder for the Angels. Played some incredible center field. Blyleven. Wally Backman. Candy Maldonado. Leon the Bull Durham. Davey Lopes. Most steals in a season for somebody over 40. So Sean Dunston there was a top prospect. Might have been the #1 pick overall at one point. Near the top. Big time Cubs prospect. Played shortstop for a long time. Had a good career. Good quality career. But could never hit high enough. And so it used to be fun when I was a kid to watch Cub games. And the fans down the right field line, I believe, kept track of the Shawnometer, which was his batting average, and after every at-bat, they updated his batting average on the Shawnometer. So, Andres Thomas, rookie cut. So, fun long-term investment by some seasoned fans there. WGN used to run the Cubs game, so, Cubs Day baseball is something my generation grew up on. Then the Braves. Those are your day games if you had an afternoon to kill or could watch TV. They were on, right? So why would you not watch? Mike Schmidt. Willie Wilson. Once had 800 at-bats in a season. Dale Murphy, Dwight Evans. Earliest home run in the season. First pitch of the season. That's kind of cool. John Tudor, Dan Billardello. The Rocket, All-Star. Tom Paciorek, Wimpy. Rudy Law, Balboni. Spaghetti All-Star. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Cards are really, they don't slide as much as the new stuff. George Brett. Dave Righetti. 46 saves, most saves in a season of time. New Hall of Famer, Harold Baines. Number 3 for your Chicago White Sox. Todd Worrell, Rookie Cup. Vince Coleman, second year. Soto. Dr. K, Dwight Gooden, third year card. 85 was his rookie. Hall of Famer Robin Yount. Like I said, tons of great players in this set. You see some long-time veteran guys who made the Hall of Fame. You have cards late in their career. Several young should-be Hall of Famers. You know, like I said, just such a shame they printed so many. Terry Pendleton, McGregor, Harvey Thompson, Rookie Cup, Rigetti. Tom Seaver, like I said, another Hall of Famer late in his career. Kirby Puckett. Clemens, at this point, set the record with 20 strikeouts in a game, later tied by Kerry Wood. It's pretty amazing. 20 of 27 outs by strikeout. Great name, Buddy Biancalana. Looks like we got another Tony Gwynn coming up here. If I might be surprised. No, Tony Gwynn. George Bell All-Star, Keith Moreland, Fisk, Bush. Now we're back in a run that was in that first box again. Wally Joyner. Pulled enough of those to the side. Certainly don't need to pull any more. All right. There's probably one more set here in a second. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs All-Star. Tony Gwynn All-Star. Big Cecil Fielder. Prince Fielder's dad, if you didn't know. Better call somebody. Barry Larkin. Sarge. Cal Ripken All-Star again. Probably the best centered card for the Stars we've seen in this box. Mattingly. I didn't look too closely, to be honest with you, though. So Said I don't expect to be sending any of these in really, but fun nonetheless. Habit to check them out when they come out. It'd be nice to pull a Barry Bonds, another bow. I don't really foresee it happening, but I'm guessing that's who somebody went through these for. Obviously, because I think we pulled everybody else. Or perhaps they were unsurged, but I doubt it. Fredo Griffin. Nolan Ryan. Nice little find. I kind of thought we were going to be done with keepable cards. I put another Pete Rose to the side there. Canseco. More future managers. Dusty Baker. Tim Raines. Ozzie Guillen. Eric Davis. Cecil Cooper. Freddie Lynn. Ricky Henderson. We're going to end on a Gary Carter All-Star. So that's at 1,000 cards of 1987 tops here as we try to figure out how to use this new tripod. Let's take a look here and see what we had. Canseco, Pete Rose. Decently centered Nolan Ryan, I said. I pulled that Ripken aside. Larkin, Gwynn, Puckett, Brett, 2 or 3 Pomeroy's. 1 bow, obviously well off center. Another Nolan Ryan. Pock mark there. Several Barry Larkins. 3 or 4 Wally Joiners. So, not a bad mix. No bonds, but other than that, we had most of the big cards. Like I said, fun set from 87. Kind of fun to flash back and go through. Not much of value there, but not much investment needed either. As I mentioned, I will have some more Bowman Draft Sapphire on its way. Got a few boxes coming. Look forward to open those with you. And probably some more hockey product as well. So we'll see. If you enjoyed today's content, please give me a like and subscribe. Feel free to comment in the video. Give me some feedback on things we can do different, other things you'd like to see opened. And I will do a video on a few of my recent pickups, as I think there'd be some fun there. And hopefully when PSA comes back, I've got some fairly big submissions to send in and put in some content around there. And be entertaining for us all. So best of luck. Stay safe, everybody. Take care.